and I put on my. I will take a moment. I put on my pants, these ones, and right, look at that. Like I've got like this abrasion from like going to the climbing gym, and I'm just unfortunately got a little bit dirty, so we have to fix that before we actually start to stretch, so that we yeah, so that it's like not getting worse. I forgot to put that on again after I had to put another band-aid on after taking a shower, so that's why I'm gonna like put some iode on there, iodine, iode, whatever. To okay. Let it dry for a moment, and then I'll probably try to like maybe wash the pants a little bit, but maybe just a little bit. I mean, in the end, it doesn't really matter because it's just blood, and with cold water, the blood will yeah, we will get rid of that. So let me put on the band-aid. Then we might clean the pants or might not. Probably later. I don't know. I don't know. Hola Juan, welcome. So, hi Daryl. Hi Abel. I'm doing great. I just showered. I went to the gym. I gotta go work at the circus school later. So good day. Okay, let's put that on there. Nice. Hola, Marcelo, buenos días. Bonjour, solo. So, uh, let's maybe try to wash a little bit of the blood out there. Just a little bit. Just a teeny tiny. Hi, John. Welcome. Just a teeny tiny bit. And get the trash away. I just realized that, like, when I had everything set up for the stream already. So let's put that down. Okay, let's follow me, and everything is alright. I'll be the one to keep you up at night. Hi, Cybergreat, welcome. Hi, Gareth. Hi, 13. So, are you still in Germany? No, I'm back in Spain. So now let's see if I can clean that. Somehow, where is it? Where's that? See if I can clean that with some cold water here. Let's see. Ah. Yes. Does it look too bad? Cold water and blood, that's you probably know that, but if you don't, if you have blood somewhere, cold water will get it out. Okay. We managed to get the blood out. That's good. Now I will leave the leggings up here so it can dry a little bit, because I don't want the wet spot to be on the dry band-aid. Oh, I forgot the Nancy. We'll be stretching in a moment. Don't worry, be happy. So Nancy back there, so look at her. Come, Nancy, come. Yeah. Dip. Now let me adjust that so that you see everything more or less. Right. And here we are. Hi, Mary Squidward, welcome. Hi, Garfield. Yes, I'm okay. I just have like this abrasion from when I went to the climbing gym, and I put on the leggings and I forgot to put on another band-aid. So it kind of like, it was like very damp from the shower. So yeah, just wanted to clean that. Hi, Minnie Mouse. Welcome. Hi, Garfield. Hi, Michael. So, hi, Afromushi. Welcome. Okay. Hi, full fat ice cream. So yeah, back in Spain. Finally, right? I was very happy to be back. I just feel better here. I mean, it's nice. It's nice to be in Germany or to visit my dad, but I prefer being in Spain. So let's start in our favorite. And I didn't do like a lot of workouts or a lot of like stretching. So let's see what we can do. So let's circle. There's no problem, my leg. It's see, these things happen. And circle. Do the nice back circles here, nice and slow. Really feeling your spine here. Feel your spine work. And then I want you to turn around and spin the other way. I was thinking about doing the poise today, but then I thought, no, we haven't had like a stretching session such a long time. So I want to do a stretching session first. Two, and arch, and round. Arch to Jamaica. I bet Jamaica's a really nice place and good weather, good food. Thank you, American Squidward. Two, and up, and arch. Round, and up. Round, and arch. Round, and arch. A few more. Up, and arch. Up. And hands down into puppy pose here. Stay for a moment. Feel the stretch in your shoulders. So good. And then to the front into cobra. Yes, it's really wow on those shoes. But these things, I often get these kind of abrasions from the climbing gym. Usually they're like a little bit smaller, or usually they're often like on my arm where my tattoo is, so you don't see them. So, shoo. Hi Douglas, welcome. Hola Jose, buenos días. And now let's roll from side to side here a little bit. To side, side to side. Woo. Really get that. And then two arms. Let me put the phone over to the front. And up. A few times up and down. Sí, estoy en casa finalmente. Once more. Now let's bring one leg out to the side here for a really nice inner thigh stretch and a back stretch. You can sway from side to side here. Whee! Right, sway. And back. And other side. And sway. Hi, Richard boy, welcome. Sway. Hi, Aki. Back into the tabletop position. And then into child's pose here. Breathe. Relax. Rest your forehead on the mat. And up. Oh, thank you, Savagri. So, and arm through here, right, for this shoulder stretch. This is a great shoulder stretch and a back twist. Oh, it feels so good. I really haven't done like a lot of stretching when I was in Germany, and I feel that. I feel kind of like, how do you say, like contracted? And other side. Thank you. Hi, Anu. Welcome. Yeah, we'll be doing the frog pose also. So that's like the thumbnail. But first of all, we do like some back stretches here. Okay, now another shoulder stretch. We're on our backs here. One arm's out, straight out, right? And then I want you to bend the opposite leg and roll over here if you can. All right, probably nice. Back twist. And the other side. I have to go like kind of like this. Because there's not a lot of space back there. It's so good. Yeah, the pants are really nice. I don't wear them so often because usually it's too hot. But now the time starts, so it's a little bit cold, especially if we don't really do a hot workout, but we just stretch. Hi, Richard. Welcome. Okay, now Let's get into the lunge, right? So you want to get into a deep lunge and you push down and up, down and up, down and up. And if you want to make it more intense, you can extend the front leg and then push down. We do the lunge over like, yeah, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't yet. Chew down and down and back and down. Back. Buen día, Pharaoh. Bravo. Back and down and back. Now stay back here for a moment. You can turn sideways a little bit, right? Move your hips to really feel the stretch in your inner thigh, in your bum. And then we switch sides. So if you want to turn around, if not, don't. But like if I do the lunge on the other side, it's like really hard to see. So here we start pushing down and back, down and back, two and back. We're doing sprints today. Nice. Next week I'm gonna start like to go like run on runs again, just like I did like the Sunday before I went to Germany. I went for a run and I want to do that more often now. Really miss doing that. And extend the front leg if you can. And down. Extend and down. A few more times. Down. That. Now stay back here, and if you want, you could turn to the side a little bit like that to intensify the stretch. Sway. And down. Now let's get onto our backs here. Maybe drink something first, right? Get your water. Get your water. Bam, bam, bam. And drink. Hi, Joseph. Good morning. And then let's do the happy baby pose here on our backs. So for that, come onto your back here. Let me put the phone more or less here so I can read that more or less, right? Yes, it's water. Then I want you to first just hook your knees in and roll from side to side here. Roll and roll. So good. And stay in the middle. And if you can, grab the outsides of your feet. If you cannot, you can hold on to your ankles or your thighs, whatever. But I want you to like try to bring the knees out to the side. And you can still slightly sway from side to side. Sway from side to side. Ew. And stay in the middle and hold that. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Legs down. And I'm gonna read the chat. When is the kick stream? I don't know yet. Tomorrow or Sunday. Probably later, like not in the morning. Maybe tomorrow later in the afternoon, because in the morning I'll be busy. So maybe after that at night. It depends on where you're at. Like, so not at this time, because this time for me is early. So like probably I don't know 100%. Probably tomorrow, like 3 or 4 hours later than this stream, or on Sunday at this time. Hi, Papa. Welcome. Hi, Larry. You can watch via your remote desktop. Oh, that's cool. And thank you for the sub, Hinu. So, muchas gracias, Jose. Okay, now, one leg to the side, just one leg down here. Hold that and try to like pull it in but out, right? The foot in towards your chest and the knee out here, right? So like that. And you roll out and in, out and in. If it doesn't feel good, you don't have to do that, right? Do whatever feels right for you. And then let's switch sides. Other leg down and up. Yeah, this shit's really good. And up. Down and up. Then let's get up. Let's get up. Wait. Alright, momentum. Hi King CJ, welcome. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Okay. Now, might have to put that down a little bit further back so you can actually see me. So now, we're in this kneeling position here like that, right? And then we do cat-cows in that position. What you're planning for the weekend? To work mostly. And arch. Working out and working. Prepping some stuff because on Monday university starts, so I have to like prep some steps for that. Arch, then open, and we get down into the frog. Hi, Darkman, welcome into the frog position here. Arms press down, hold that position. If you want to higher up, you could also put a pillow underneath your bum here, right? This is like a small pillow, but you could put a pillow underneath there, a bigger one if you cannot get that far down. So, isolations, yeah, we could do isolations, right? Bum isolations like that. So you want to activate one cheek and the other. I have a few tutorials on how to do that if you've never done that. And yeah, one, the other. It's, by the way, it's easy often to do these isolations when you're further down, if you are able to get into that position. But yeah, I have a lot of tutorials on that, so you can just watch those if you want to get into that, right? Oops. So, 1 second. Chip. Okay, now, the next thing we're going to do is wheel straddle. All right, wheel straddle here. I'm going to sit back here. I'm going to put that back a little bit more. And then I'll straddle. We're going to turn around in a moment, but for the moment, I want to show you from the front, right? So point your feet. You could have your hands behind you, or you could have your hands on like your wall or something if that's behind you. Try to like not bend your legs, straight legs, and then roll the hips up and the bum up and the hips down, and slightly move. Choo. Hi, Kenneth. Welcome. Choo. You're learning about your father's heritage. That's interesting. I just like I talked to my dad like when I was in Germany now traveling, and I talked to him about his mother. Like I know his mother, like she's dead, right? She's dead already. But like she just came around on Christmas, so I never like knew anything really about her, not a lot, right? And I just found out that she like for a while, like with her boyfriend, they had like a bed and breakfast in Bavaria and another part of Germany and some restaurant or something like that. And I was like, wow, I never knew that she was like, yeah, that she did that kind of stuff. I always thought that I don't know, since I knew her, she was getting her pension. So I don't know, no idea she did that. So I just learned that now. Like, I don't know when she died, like 15 years after her death. So we can always learn more stuff about our past, about uh, our ancestors, and about other stuff, obviously. Phew. Let's move from side to side only a bit to feel that stretch in your side body here. Beam and over, over, and then bigger if you want. You can get it if you really want. This stream is not going to be super long because I have to go to work in a moment and I still have to eat. Let's stay on one side. But yeah, just so you know, there will be a kick stream this weekend and then more streams next week. Maybe even like a YouTube stream this weekend. I don't know yet. I have to see. So, hi Trizit, welcome. Okay, now let's turn around. All right, turn around. Get those bum cheeks out underneath you. Always important to actually sit on your sit bones here, right? And then roll the bum up and the hips down. You could do that with your hands behind you, like that, right? Which is the easiest way to start. Up, 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 up. And then once you're ready, you can come to the front. Maybe do like these little half circle, and half circle. Let's go. Choo, choo, choo. Right now I cannot do noise isolation in that pose. Not warmed up enough, not open enough. And over to one side. Also, it's hard to do the isolations in that position in the leggings because the leggings are like, they're not as as soft or thin as the other stuff that I usually wear. Other side. So nice. Open it a bit more if you can. We're just doing like, we're not completely easy stretching. I know for some of you these stretches are not easy, but we're like not going like to extremes today because yeah, I haven't been stretching the last 3 or 4 days. I think when I was in Germany, there's not a lot of space and it was cold outside and indoors there was not a lot of space. So, phew. And to the front. Back, back, back. You want to get the extra mile, hands down, and then see if you can get up a little bit here. I'm almost hitting the window, so I'm not going to get up higher. Down. Now, turn around, and move your legs from side to side here a few times. Stay on one side. Chip. Stay on the other side. Now we're going to be doing a little bit far back. Let me get the mat closer. On our backs here. Legs up, more or less 90-degree angle here and here. Then if you can, legs down onto one side. You've waited able to right. Yeah, sometimes they take a long time, right? Right. And the other side. So, oh yeah, I felt that pop in my back and I heard it. So good. And down. Send your legs. All right, fine. Almost done here. Extend. In. And let's roll the legs up here over into that modified throw pose. Down on one side and the other for a really nice Back stretch, right? Back, back. Few more times. And then at the outsides of your feet. And roll into the happy baby pose. And bring the feet together into a modified butterfly pose on our backs here. Shoulders down. Let go. And we roll up. Ta-da! And that's it for today. It's a little bit short, but yeah, since I have to go to work soon, so I have to eat. That's why. So yeah, I'll be back probably tomorrow on Kick. If not tomorrow, then on Sunday, and maybe I'll be even like sprinkling in another stream here on YouTube with the poise. So thank you so much. Don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, and I'll be seeing you on the next one.